Schmittler! Oh my gosh, please don't. YouTube, don't smack me down, YouTube. Why German history is different? Let's get in it. German history is
Germany.
one of my favorite topics.
Germany changed the course of history. No, not that history. Before that, Germany gave us...
Oh my gosh, YouTube, please don't demonetize this. Well, I'm not even monetized, but YouTube, please, YouTube, please. I try to avoid stuff with those type of symbols. Let's continue.
Some of our most influential thinkers, people like Kant, Hegel, Schopenhauer, Heidegger, Nietzsche, Marx. Why was that?
Bro, German architecture is so freaking cool. Like, there's just something, like, very nice about German architecture. I mean, I knew someone who lived in Germany, and they said that it was a very, like, dull, boring, dead place. She lived in Rhineland-Palatine, province. But still, German architecture, for some reason, I just love it.
In fact, for good or
look at that architecture, man. That is so beautiful.
Modern life, a focus on the individual, a concern with industrialism, an emphasis on nations, national identity. Even the idea of a rebellious spirit arose out of the small area in the middle of a yet-to-be unified Germany.
Jena?
In this small area. A crucible.
Oh my gosh, dude, look at this architecture, man. Gorgeous. Man, I just love German architecture. That looks so vibrant, you know? Like, oh man. The architecture kind of looks a bit like Bridgetown in a way. Funny enough. I'm gonna talk about how German history indirectly influenced me and Barbados, but we're 50 seconds in, let's continue.
And a reaction to it.
It's sad that Germany got bombed so much in World War II. Imagine what it would look like if it didn't.
And it starts with the Enlightenment.
Wow.
Because during those tumultuous years, Germany became a great critic of the dominant culture that surrounded it. British and French culture in particular.
Yep. German culture influenced British culture a lot. A lot of British people, or should I say English people, they do not want to admit that they're Germans, but German influenced a lot. I'm gonna talk more about that. I want to see what he says, what type of German history that he brings up before I give my personal take on this.
I want to look at how that critical culture emerged. Look at some of the romanticist and irrationalist.
Look at those roads, man. God, I love these buildings.
Help us. Why it's still an important model.
Bro, this is like Bridgetown. This looks like Bridgetown. Like the roads look like Bridgetown. Like similarly, right? The brick roads and whatnot. This literally looks like Bridgetown. Like, Google Swan Street, Bridgetown, and you'll see the roads and whatnot. It looks exactly like that. That's my home city, by the way.
Human behavior for us that we can learn from today. I need to find... Whereas England and France have a claim to having a single coherent national narrative and national story of a sort, Germany is much more fragmented, as it was a loose collection of Germanic principalities and...
Alright, English people are literally Germans. Like, come on now. English people are Germans, so... Dude, a lot of English history, like, oh, dude, it's so cherry-picked. No offense to you British people, but a lot of English people, and I say English because Scottish people and Irish people don't cherry-pick their history. English people do, although Scottish people have Germanic origin. Scottish Highlanders, not the Lowlands.
States until it was unified only in 1871.
Okay, so Germany was unified as a single state entity in 1871. The Holy Roman Empire was the first German empire, right? The first Reich, right? People usually just say that the Holy Roman Empire was just Germany. That's why it's known as the first German Reich. Technically, well, I was gonna say technically, wouldn't that mean that Germany was like indirectly unified in a way, right? Just as a confederation, right? The Holy Roman Empire, that's just a weird, confusing system to me. Because it was basically Germany, but it was basically not Germany. I don't know.
Goethe, Germany's answer to Shakespeare, wrote German.
Someone please explain that to me in the comment, please. I read all my comments.
Where is it? I do not know where to find such a country. The Bavarians fought with the French, for example, during the Napoleonic Wars, and before that, the Germanic people had been traumatized by the widespread devastation.
Wait. Bohemia fought with the French and Napoleon. Oh wait, wasn't Bohemia part of Austria? So how were they able to fight with? Okay.
30 Years' War, which
someone answered that
on German soil, included every major European power and complex.
Yo, I gotta react to the 30 Years' War. Like, I watched a few videos about it, but I gotta like react to this and like refresh my brain on that. That war was crazy, bro.
Alliances of different states and monarchies, leagues, empires and principalities, and around 20% of Europe's population died during that war. In some areas, that was as high as 60%.
What the heck?
Okay.
What the heck, man? 20% of Europe's population? Bro, and they're using swords. They're not even using guns. They're using swords and they killed 20% of Europe's population? Bloody hell. As high as 60% in some areas? Bloody hell, man. With swords, too. This is why I got to react to the 30 Years' War. Golly.
So Germany was fractured, but its real modern history begins with a reaction. A reaction against the French with their enlightened, dominant, enlightenment, rationalist culture. And against British with its empiricists and scientists and its great empire. What did the Germans have?
It had an inferiority complex, and it was invaded by Napoleon and occupied in totality by 1812. The Germans were forced to fight for the French in Russia, but it was a complicated situation.
Dude, it's crazy because in my Napoleonic Wars by Epic History TV reaction, check it out if you want to. The Germans, I'm currently at the part where Napoleon's fighting the Prussians right now. Like, it's such a weird entanglement of alliances, dude.
Many young radicals were supporters of the revolution in France. Liberty, equality, fraternity was the call of the day. Then Napoleon came.
Many went from celebrating Napoleon to hating him, from wanting to be French to wanting to be rid of the French.
Wait, but wasn't it because of Napoleon that and he spread the French revolutionary ideals to places like Germany and Italy that would cause a butterfly effect to eventually lead to Germany and Italy unifying, right? Like, isn't that why like many flags in Europe look similar to the French flag, right? Because they were inspired off of it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know too much details about that, but I know that Napoleon made a massive butterfly effect in Europe. Please, because I do read all my comments, tell me more in details, because there's a lot of things I don't know, right? This is why I react to these type of videos, because there's many things about history that I don't know, right? And I love it whenever you people, like, in the comments, like, point this out and point that out. I very much enjoy it. Sometimes I even go back to my comments and I just reread them, just to refresh my brain. So trust me, y'all, I really, really appreciate the comments, even if it's long paragraphs. Let's continue.
This complex resentment of the French philosophes and French authority led to a flourishing of German ideas that emerged as a reaction to the Enlightenment, which many German thinkers characterized as overbearing, condescending,
a reaction to the Enlightenment. I've never really heard that before. In my Epic History TV, 1848 Revolutions, Epic History states that the ideals of the French Revolution was what caused these revolutions in 1848 to begin. I don't know. Is there something that I am missing? I'm kind of confused right now. Someone please enlighten me. Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Domination. It wasn't rejected. Kant, of course, was German, but modern theories of philosophy began taking on a different shape in Germany.
Shape the response took needed its own fertile soil. Some ideas that were, well, German. And where better to look for those ideas inside and in the soil.
The ideas.
A British guy is telling us about German history. It would be much more... I'm not saying that he's not credible or anything, but it'd be much more convincing if I was listening to this from a German. But let's see what he says.
Of the Enlightenment, whether in Immanuel Kant's system of rationality, Newton's scientific laws of gravity and motion.
Wait, Newton was German, right? I think he was, right? Tell me if he was. I'm pretty sure he was. I could be wrong. If he was, yeah. I think he was. Yeah.
Spinoza all regulates
Look at his castles, bro. Look at those buildings. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I just love German architecture.
Cold theories. They seem to be completely void of the vitality of ordinary life. Too concerned with mathematics or technical language than with the felt immediacy of everyday routines, the vicissitudes, the colours, the passions of human existence.
Dude.
German thinkers began to look to their close surroundings.
Who is that standing
towards themselves?
What am I looking at?
The ideas first took roots in two places, German landscape and German language, and went on to include other close and immediate phenomena that they thought that the Enlightenment philosophers had neglected, things like everyday and the ordinary, emotion, sentiment, the undecidable, mystery, the irrational, and spirituality.
When the father of the Reformation, Martin Luther, translated the Bible into German in 1534, he focused on...
Martin Luther! I know about this guy. I gotta relearn this stuff, refresh my brain. Gotta definitely do some reactions on that, man. Bro, I need to learn more about the Holy Roman Empire as well. I don't know much about the Holy Roman Empire, bro. The medieval history, I really need to freaking refresh my brain on that. If you got any suggestions for videos I can react to during this period of time, do let me know.
Everyday German vernacular, a bold move at a time when the church had been dominated by an exclusive High Latin. His new Bible became an instant bestseller, setting off a revolution in reading and a flourishing of the German language.
Damn, how long did this take for him to translate that?
Complex with no colonies, no centralized states, no national newspapers, lots of small towns and villages in isolation, led to an insatiable appetite for books. Germans took refuge in the imagination more than anywhere else in Europe.
Goethe said that the honourable public knows the extraordinary only through the novel. And Ludwig T. translated the great adventure novel on Don Quixote.
What is this? I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that supposed to be something important? Is that supposed to be something influential? Like, I have never heard of that book before. Bro, I would love to read freaking historical books, but I'm poor. I'm freaking poor. I'm broke. So I can't buy this stuff, man. I can't buy these books. If not, I'll be reading history like all the freaking time.
This miraculous effect of turning yourself and your attention inwards towards the imagination and the self, in isolation from the world, and outward to other people's lives, other worlds, other people's imaginations, simultaneously.
Germans had also long instilled great significance in the landscape around them, in particular the forest.
Yep, German landscape.
Powerful and life-giving, beautiful and dangerous.
Very. Oh, dude. German landscape, low-key hits different. I'm not gonna lie. German landscape,
they were pregnant of mystery. They were midwife to history. They were a symbol of nature and everything that nature gives, and also a symbol of danger and fear at the same time. It's no surprise then that many, if not almost all, in some sense, of grim fairy tales came from, in a very real way, these very forests.
In 1822, Caspar David Friedrich painted a solitary figure, a simple landscape that's become one of Germany's most famous national paintings. The tree signifies roots, stability, but also hardship.
I was just looking at this
Roman defeat. It's both heroic and lonely. It's even been used as a symbol on German.
Really, bro? I've never heard of this tree before. Like when he showed the tree, I was just looking at this like this is just a tree. But that's cool. It's cool how like it's just a tree, but it symbolizes a lot. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too shabby.
The Romans from the cover of the German forest. The first act of resistance in the cultural map.
Yep. Battle of Teutoburg Forest. I do know about that.
A national identity forming event. The German romantics later idealized folk poetry and bucolic stories in which the landscape took a central role. The feeling of nature symbolized something reason.
Mountains, bro. Gorgeous mountains, man.
Mysteries and traditions that seem to arrive.
I would love to see all of this in person, bro. Oh my gosh.
And
is this all in Germany?
Not from rational.
That's a very ugly river.
But given by Mother Earth herself.
That's a very ugly looking river, though. I'm sorry.
Fairy tales, Rapunzel, Hansel and Gretel, Little Red Riding Hood, and Snow White among them. They went out like anthropologists, collecting them from locals. Jacob Grimm wrote, "Nothing remains more perverse than the presumption inherent in writing or fabricating epic poetry, since it can only write itself." The Grimms also spent their lives creating the first German dictionary.
Okay, I'm in Marburg, place where the Grimm brothers.
Oh my god! What is that? What the heck is that?
That is the Rapunzel Tower.
I'm not talking about that. Oh, dude, what a coincidence! I was talking about the pig-looking thing, and then I swear I did not watch this video. Oh, dude, and he like responds and said that is the Rapunzel tower. Oh, dude, that's funny.
I'm gonna sit and read Rapunzel under the Rapunzel Tower.
I didn't even know that there's a real life Rapunzel tower. What the hell?
2 pages short.
I thought that was just a made up thing.
They're all a lot darker in the grim version.
This is the actual Rapunzel tower? What in the world?
Falls from the
I learned
tower
something new today.
into a bush of thorns and blinds himself.
Why is
But they do live happily ever after.
The fact that there's a real Rapunzel tower flabbergasts me.
in the context of language, folktales, and landscape,
German. I know that German just has so much folklore, folk tales like that. I do know. Freaking folk. Ugh. German is filled with it.
began fermenting its own genre, its own distinctive type of critique, culture, and philosophy. And it's for this reason of immediacy, of experience, of feeling and seeing and being immersed in place that I wanted to come to Germany too. Because the central thinkers of this period in the late 18th century also felt this. They wanted adventure, escape, growth, experience, while also emphasizing the domestic, the people and language. They acknowledged the contradiction of life being far and near simultaneously.
Goethe
Lovely field, man.
He wrote in
Oh, dude, that is perfect, gorgeous field.
Land where the lemon trees grow. In darkened leaves, the gold.
Freaking hell, dude. I'm gonna have to like pause. Like sometimes I like talk through the video, but like every time I talk through the video, it's like I'm missing information. So I'm gonna have to like pause it so that I don't miss important information.
The soft wind blows from the pale blue sky. The myrtle stands mute and the bay tree cries.
Okay.
Do you know it well? It's there. I'd be gone.
Bro, how do you get a shot like this? Dude, this is something straight out of like a Google image or like a movie, bro. Oh my gosh. That has to have taken a long time just to get that.
In 1769, a young writer had set off on a voyage to an unknown destination. Johann Gottfried von Herder wrote, I go forth into the world as untroubled as an apostle or a philosopher, in order to see it. He anticipated Nietzsche when he later said, to the ships, you philosophers. He wanted to leave behind the static text of his study and live. Goethe was so enamored when he met Herder that he wrote, Alas, I'm still confined to prison, restricted by this great mass of books. You must escape from this confining world.
What? Is that supposed to be metaphoric? Or does he mean that literally? What? My brain is not braining.
He took images and journeys and language instead of abstract ideas. He said, what a wide scope for thought a ship, suspended between sky and sea, provides. Everything here adds wings to one's thoughts, gives them motion and
where is this guy getting this stuff from? Now he's on a ship? Bro, how is this guy doing this?
The fluttering sail, the ever-rolling ship, rippling waves, the flying clouds, the broad infinite atmosphere. On land, one is chained to a fixed point and restricted to the narrow limits of a situation. Herder wanted to go out and explore what he called living reason. He wanted to leave the dusty, abstract theories and deductions of his study and go out and explore and record the cultures, peoples and languages of the world. It's for this reason that he's a forerunner to today's anthropologists.
He set off to explore the culture of the earth, of all regions, times and peoples, forces, mingling, forms, Asiatic religion and chronology and polity and philosophy, Greek everything, Roman everything, northern religion, laws, customs, warfare, honor, popish monks, erudition, politics of China and Japan, the natural science of a new world, American customs, etc. A universal history, world culture.
Jeez, he's just going on and on and on and on and on. My God. Oh, he's just going on and on and on and on. I'm like, okay. Damn.
Let's collect folk songs and record.
You could tell that he's passionate about this, though. I like that. I love it whenever I see people with a passion. I always respect people with a passion. I can never, ever get mad at someone with a passion, bro. I love it that he's passionate about this.
Culture in what he called testimonia. He said that each nation develops its own foundational documents according to its religions and traditions and concepts, and they appear in poetic language with poetic ornamentation and rhythm and national heritage of mythic songs. And you have to study the origin of the nation's oldest and most noteworthy features. In studying how cultures had particular points of view and developed distinct
that's a nice tram.
Anticipated thinkers like Hegel and Nietzsche and Foucault, and his focus on national identity at a very early stage made him the first real theorist of nationalism. In other words, Herder set off a difficult thread in history.
You know what's in your jeep?
The Enlightenment was a period of creation, self-creation, nation creation, the creation of new models of behavior, of machines, sciences, theories, of constructing rational replacements for traditional ways of doing things that many were seeing as defunct. Privileges replaced with politics, superstition replaced with science, religion.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about that whole sciencey bit, right? Dude, I get it. Science, yes, we need science. Science, super important. Yes. But science has come to the point where it's not like what it used to be, right? It's just come to the point where people are like atheists and whatnot. And they're like, oh, we have science. Science knows nothing. There is too much in the universe. There's too much of our own planet that we don't even know. Look, I believe in God, and I can even use science, and this is a whole different video. But I believe in God because it's hilarious, because it's much more easy to prove that there is a God than to prove that there isn't a God, really and truly. But science has just come to the point where it's just, and I watched a whole video on this, someone basically discussing how science just became like it used to be like a bunch of intellectuals, like learning and whatnot. But now it's just a bunch of like edgy people who basically are just like having the Dunning-Kruger effect, right? The Dunning-Kruger effect, if you don't know what it is, it's an effect where you learn a bit of something and you think you know all of it. But then when you dig deeper and deeper into that thing, you slowly realize, oh my gosh, I don't know anything about this. And, it's great that science has given us, like, all of these advancements and whatnot. It's great. It's excellent. In the past 100 years, human development has spiked, right? Something that we've never seen before in history. But it's just so edgy. Like, okay, just because we discovered a lot of things doesn't mean that we know everything. Like, there's just too much of the universe. And honestly speaking, we will never know everything. Because in my personal opinion, God doesn't want us to know everything because we don't need to know everything. We don't. Let's continue. But I'm kind of bad at explaining things. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, like the way how science has turned out to be. If you want to disagree with me, you are free to disagree with me. I respect most of everyone's opinion. I will be honest. There are some opinions that are just questionable, to say the least. Let's continue.
Faced with ethics, an age of revolutions. The philosophical question of importance was how these new ideas, new systems were formed. Kant's influential response was that we order the world through our reason. One of Kant's disciples, Johann Fichte, took Kant's idea that we construct the world ourselves through our reason and argued that Kant didn't go far enough. He said that philosophers before had thought the world was given to us, but there's no proof that that's the case at all. Instead, we construct the world ourselves as an I, full of irrepressible energy, full of self-activity. That the world is created not in the image of God or the image of science, but in the image of ourselves.
Very interesting. Very interesting take.
Back into myself, and I find a world that within us were forces more powerful, more mysterious, more voluminous than anything we find outside of us. Philosopher.
Fun fact: the Bible actually said that the Earth was round and the Earth was in space before anyone even knew that. So keep that in mind. The Bible literally told us this stuff. Again, the Bible just teaches us things that we need to know, but it doesn't need to teach us everything. But the Bible did literally state the Earth is round, the Earth was in space before any scientist knew that. Let's continue.
Fransky writes that Fichte wanted to spread among his listeners the desire to be an I. Not a complacent, sentimental, passive I, however, but one that was dynamic, world-grounding, world-creating. We've just been into an era where romanticism was born, where the first romantic philosophers and novelists and poets all lived bohemian, controversial, scandalous lives. They lived together, writing and teaching, partying, and walking up into the foothills that surround this beautiful little town. And it's where Fichte, for the romantic, cool, and it's in his house now a romantic museum, and it's full of gold books and artifacts, and there's a great anecdote in there where apparently Fichte would say,
oh my gosh, dude, imagine, bro, imagine you have a statue of yourself and but they put your double chin. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. No. If anyone had to build a statue of me, freaking please just don't put my double chin, alright?
Students, gentlemen, I want you to think the wall. And they'd all stare at the wall. And then he'd say, have you thought the wall? And they'd all nod. And he'd say, well, that was what you think of the person that was thinking the wall. In other words, there's only ever you thinking the wall. There's no real proof that the wall exists at all.
Photo market.
All of this emphasis
what type of market is that?
On immediacy, on local culture, and language, and landscape. Built up.
Bro, I thought he was gonna talk about how, like, he was gonna give us like an in-depth process, like the Germanic tribes, and I mean he did, but he didn't like go into like much details on that, like the migration of the Germanic tribes, like the Holy Roman Empire. I thought he was gonna go into that stuff. That's kind of disappointing. He's talking about folklore and literature, which nothing wrong with that, but I expected like he was gonna like go into the other stuff about German history. aside from folklore and literature.
Into a thunderous movement in the 1790s. A movement that became Romanticism. In all of this, we see something so often misunderstood. Its significance understated, the effects of which define us today. The invention of a modern self, and I, at the center of a complex experience of the world.
What is this painting? Somebody please tell me what this painting is. I've seen this painting by so many fake history buffs, right? Like pop history buffs. Oh my gosh, I have to do my own personal video talking about these people because I do not like these people. They swear on Jesus that they know history, but they don't know history. They know nothing about history besides pop history, which is basically just German history, right? And even then, they only know like the bad part of German history, okay? But I'm seeing so many like pop history, so-called history buffs use this painting. What is this painting? Somebody please explain. I see it everywhere.
An eye that feels like it's self-determining, free, desirous, torn between
bro, this castle or tower looks like a prison, bro.
Work and pleasure, between rootedness and wanderlust. What romantics called the finite, the everyday, the ordinary, and the infinite, the imagination.
Oh, look at that painting.
The universal, the glorious.
Looks eerie.
That's something that feels bigger than ourselves. The romantic theologian.
What are these paintings, bro?
Imagination is the highest and most original element in us. It's your imagination that creates the world for you.
Who is recording this? Is he on the drone or something? That's an awesome view. That is an awesome view. Oh, look at the nature behind that.
What if? Why can't I?
Look at that, man.
It's the superhuman. The thing.
Look at that, dude. That is so magnificent.
To fly, to build castles that
That is a cool edit.
into the air. The magic preserves light itself. It's the wondrous story. The creation of new fantastical fictional worlds. The thing that imagines political utopias and destroys them. The imagination is infinite, but our lives are finite.
I think that's one of the best views that I have seen in a video ever.
I know.
Easily top 5.
The poet and philosopher Frederick Schlegel believed this too.
He thought that while we were always trying to pursue or grasp the absolute as a kind of regulative ideal, something to move towards, whether that be absolute truth and knowledge, absolute security or friendship, because we're fallible, because we're insecure, because we're contradictory creatures with no real secure foundations for our knowledge, for our beliefs, but we're always stumbling around in the dark, we were doomed to never reach it. The human story wasn't just about science, logic, reason, industry, but had to be holistic. Philosophies had to contain both these things and the imagination, sentiment.
Philosophy is interesting. Philosophy is super duper interesting. Philosophers, they can spit facts sometimes. It's crazy how back then a lot of philosophers were often ignored, but now we like look back at it and we're like, these guys might be onto something.
Had to combine round, national, and global.
Smart kid.
Everyday life.
I want some fish. That food looked good.
By endowing the commonplace with a higher meaning.
I'm supposed to be listening, and I'm like looking at the food, bro. I'm like hungry right now. That's why.
The ordinary, the mysterious respect, the known, the dignity of the unknown, the finite with the appearance of the infinite. I'm making it romantic.
And it's
Romantic.
these reasons that the romantics like to focus on the ordinary, the simple, the everyday, the seemingly mundane. Because with the right outlook, the right tools and instruments, even a single word, a single glass, a single speck of dirt contains something of the infinite, of the absolute wisdom or truth, can tell us something about the world. Wisdom is found everywhere. And it's for this same reason that the Brothers Grimm went all around this area, collecting hundreds of folk tales and fairy tales. They applied the Enlightenment ideal of organising and interpreting and studying the world, like Diderot had done in his encyclopedia, to local myths and stories, because they knew that these things passed down from generation to generation were just as important.
One of the great
The Romantic movement continued to develop through the early 19th century. It was the first to recognize some of the now.
You know, I mean, he's just talking about the Enlightenment and how the Enlightenment influenced German literature, German philosophy, German culture, and whatnot. That's neat. Although there's a lot of aspects of German history that a lot of people don't talk about. Oh man, I thought he was really going to talk about that. I don't know if I should talk about it here or talk about it when I react to like other videos on German history, because obviously I'm going to react to so much more videos on German history. If you got any suggestions, leave it in the comments. But still, I don't know if I should talk about it here. Probably not.
Of modern life. Alienation, treating the world like a machine, disregarding our emotions and the environment. It focused on the I at the center of life, in a relationship with the world, popularizing new ways of telling stories about our lives, giving support to the idea that each person mattered. All of this contextual precondition maybe for the slow democratic reforms in Europe that followed. But many have also criticized Romanticism for leading to Nazism. Its focus on national identity, on blood and soil, for legitimate.
Bro, Mr. Schmittler! Oh my gosh, please don't. YouTube, don't smite me down, YouTube. YouTube, this is an educational video that I am reacting to, YouTube. YouTube, I'm black. Okay, I'm black, YouTube. Okay, this has nothing to do with me, YouTube. But, Mr. Schmittler, his ideas were dumb. Everyone knows that. Although, it persists. Today, those people are losers. Let's be real here, folks. Like, his ideas were just, for the most part, dumb. I'm not going to discuss that here because I don't want you to smite my stuff down, but I'm not, whatever, let's continue.
Emotion, which can include obsessive passion, anger, or pride. But the Grimms and Goethe might respond.
Oh my gosh, YouTube, please, YouTube, don't smite me down. YouTube,
for what it is.
This is an educational video.
Grappled with the contradictions of life, instead of attempting to flatten them out into a one-dimensional experience that reduces everything to logical calculation.
All of this set in motion kind of irrational plan, not anti-rational, but irrational in philosophy that focused on other things rather than just reason, and led to people like Nietzsche and Schopenhauer, Heidegger, and many other movements that we use today. Without it, we wouldn't have people like Beethoven, and we wouldn't have the kind of emotional.
Bro, Beethoven, how in the world do you learn to play a piano when you're deaf? How is that possible? Like, when I first heard about Beethoven, I just can't fathom the way how freaking you could play a piano so well. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I always thought that there is a bit of myth in Beethoven. I believe that he did play piano. He was real, but I always believe that there's a bit of a myth. Because how do you play a piano when you're deaf? Somebody please explain that to me, like, perfectly too. Like, there has to be some myth in that story, bro. But I do believe that he was real and he did play piano.
Music. It was used hearing in Hollywood films. And we wouldn't have people like
what is disgusting.
I focused on poetry through tales of everyday life. So democratic, new for the time. While all of this seems quite inevitable to us today, we have to remember that it's not. History is never inevitable. Thank you as always for watching.
That was a cool outro. Hella outro. Love it. Fantastic video. Nothing crazy. Nothing epic. Just a magnificent thing to watch. Love it, love it, love it. Check out these other videos on your screen that are appearing right now. Subscribe if you like people who react to history. Subscribe if you like what I have to say about history. And make sure you leave a like. And if you have anything that you want to say, comment down below. I read all of my comments. Give me suggestions on other... bloody hell, I bit my tongue. Give me suggestions to other stuff to react to that you want me to speak on, to talk about. And goodbye.